What's going on, YouTube? It's the best show on a Friday night. It's the Hockey Stick Talk Nation with me, your host, Dan, and my special guest tonight, coming out of the woodwork, Sticks G.
What's
What's
up,
going on,
everybody?
Sticks?
What's going on, Dan?
Not too much, man. Appreciate you coming on tonight. Finally get to talk to someone who knows some Montreal Canadiens hockey.
Right? I've been itching to get on.
Awesome, man. And how's things been with you?
Things have been going pretty good, Glad to be back on a live stream.
I'm glad to have you. I know a lot of people are going to be jealous here tonight, but that's all right.
I'm sure we'll hear it in the chats.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. As we do here always, I'm going to just give a quick shout out to everyone who's in here so far. So I'll give a big shout out to Dewey. Thanks for coming in, Dewey. Robert Springs, one of the greatest guys around the community, always supporting everyone. Thanks, Robert.
Go ahead. As for Jason, real quick, Canadian tiebreaker.
We got CCB in the house. He's in Florida, so he's soaking up the sunshine. And then we got, scrolling down, we got sports car ripping teacher. Vince is in the house. Thanks for coming, Vince. We got Aaron Sports Cards and Things, my other half on a Friday night, who's on after me. Great show over there. Make sure you guys go check him out. We have one of my good friends in the hockey community, Rocky Hockey, who is getting a new brand rehaul, so that's going to be fun. So stay tuned for that. If you guys haven't checked out that video, make sure to go check that out. CCB says, Jesus, now I'm blind. Well, I think you're already blind, CCB. You're a Toronto fan.
Mm-hmm.
So there we go there. So thanks, everyone, for coming in so far. We got 6 rocking the chat. I know we'll get some more coming in. It's great, straggling through. So before we get the show started, we always want to give a big shout out to our sponsor here, and that is Tsunami Hockeycards. And if you use the code DM88, save 25% off on your first purchase. So that's Tsunami Hockeycards, guys. Go check him out. He's got some really great stuff over there. And if you're looking for singles of your favorite player or favorite team, he also has baseball, hockey, football, and I think he's dabbling into a little bit of UFC right now as well. So definitely go check him out.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen some UFC on there. So
yeah, awesome. No, Dan, the other night, the refs were blind against Washington. That's from CCB. That's spoken like a true Leafs fan. Always blaming someone else.
Yep.
Can't take the blame. All right, so we're going to dive right in here in a few minutes. We'll talk about our top 10 Canadians. What a great time to have. We got a great guest up here who's a Canadiens fan. So, Sticks, how long you been a Canadiens fan?
Oh, long time. Maybe since probably 5-6 years old. So
nice.
Like 35, 36 years maybe.
Awesome. And what made you be a Canadiens fan? Like, was it one player specific, 2 players? Like,
it was my mom. So like my mom, my stepdad was a Toronto fan. My mom was a Montreal fan. So they would always get into it like all the time watching the Saturday night games. And I don't know, I just took my mom's side, and around that time Montreal was pretty good. Just won the cup, so it was easy to kind of root for Montreal.
Awesome. And shout out to John Burgess who's stopping in. Thanks, John. Appreciate you, buddy. No, that's great. Do you have a favorite player?
Lots of favorite players, but like favorite position player, I loved Saku Koivu growing up. He was somebody I really liked, and after getting cancer and coming back and playing again, he definitely was my favorite. But I love Patrick Waugh as well too. So
awesome.
Those are probably 2 of my all-time.
No, Waugh was probably one of the best two ever suited up for the Canadiens besides Dryden.
Yep.
Shout out to Zach's Collections. He said, look at this
What's
pair
that?
right here. Thanks for coming in, Zach. Appreciate you, buddy. Let's bring up their Leafs here. Or list here for the Canadiens. Here we go. So this week we're talking about the Canadiens. So this is the top 10 Canadiens for the 2004-2005 season. And at number 1, we got Nick Suzuki, who I think is a very, very good player. I think they gave him the C a little bit too early. I think I gave the C to Gallagher for a little bit first, so Suzuki could really grow into his own. But what are your thoughts on that?
Well, I'm rocking the Suzuki jersey right now, so no, I think the same thing. I think he probably should have been an assistant for a bit longer. But, I definitely think he's the right kind of player to give the captain to, so I'm not upset with it. But I do love Gallagher as well, so I would have liked to see him be captain.
I just think it maybe a little bit too early for Suzuki. Maybe if they would have gave Gallagher it for 2 years and then gave it to Suzuki, just so he could learn a little bit more, I think, because he's still a young player.
Yeah.
And then we got, coming out of nowhere this year, Cole Caulfield on a tear since his passing of his good friend Johnny Gaudreau. Now he's wearing his number. Maybe that's a little spark that Caulfield needed to get back to being Caulfield.
Tied for second in goals. I mean, that's pretty good.
Yeah, and on a great line. I think he's playing with Suzuki.
Yep.
So that's another.
Last year he had an amazing amount of shots, but he just wasn't scoring. Like he had 300 shots or something last year and just wasn't getting enough goals, which is nice to see this year.
Yeah, definitely. It's good to see him taking that step up now to kind of really be that leader and goal scorer that we all thought he was going to be coming in.
Yep.
And then we got who I think is surprise and a steal is Mike Matheson. This guy is so steady and reliable on D that I just love watching him play.
Yep, him and Lane Hudson.
Yeah, Lane Hudson. That one is a very interesting. I think that guy is going to be an elite star in this league. 2
young, good defensemen, so that's good to have.
And Hudson's still looking for his first goal. I think once he gets the first goal and the monkey off's back, we're going to see the floodgates open for this kid.
Yep. That'd be nice.
And then we got Caden Gooley, who I really love. I love Caden Gooley.
Yeah. Yep. Ever since he was on Team Canada.
Yeah.
Before he played in the NHL, that's when I knew who he was.
And such a steady defender, too. But loves to take the body. This kid is not backing down from anybody. Then we got I still like to say the controversial pick, because everyone thought they were going with Shane Wright, but Jaromir Slafkovsky. And this kid is starting to come into his own and be a power forward menace.
Yep.
Like that play the other night where he was in the corner battling and passed it out to Suzuki for 2 goals in 10 seconds or 12 seconds it was?
Yep.
That was a crazy, Slafkovsky is going to be a crazy good player for years to come for Montreal.
That whole year I thought we were going to go with Wright. And,
I know, everyone was talking Shane Wright, but they went off the board and took this guy, and I think this is doing wonders because you haven't really been hearing a whole lot of Shane Wright right now.
Yeah, he was back down in the minors for a while too. So,
yeah, definitely. Shout out to Incarnito Sportscards, Tim, for coming in. Thanks, Tim. Appreciate you. Then we got Alex Newhook from Newfoundland. This kid is I love this kid.
Another good young kid.
Yeah, definitely. And so energetic, and the Newfie spirit in him he just loves the game. You can tell just by watching him play.
Good good pickup from Colorado.
Definitely. Then we got another great pickup from Chicago, Kirby Dach, who I think is going to have a really great season this year because he was injured last year for most of it.
I hope so.
I think he's going to do really good this year. And then we got the surprising thing, Sam Montembeault, the goalie. Like, this kid just came out of nowhere and surprised, I think, even Montreal.
Yeah, definitely. Freaking ambulance was just right outside, so I was trying to mute it. But yeah, he's got some really good potential. So
And
hopefully,
especially keep riding him till that goalie that they got coming up in the system. I think it's in the AHL right now.
yeah.
But that goalie's going to be insane when he gets up.
I was just looking at his stats the other day, and he's a good young kid. Less than 2 goals per game.
And then we got number 10, the heart and soul, I like to call, of Montreal, Brandon Gallagher. This guy is a sports reporter's dream when he gets on the microphone. I mean, the quote that I always remember is when he told Stützle all he does is flop.
Yeah, no, he's good. He's great at getting under the skin of the other teams. So
he's a better Brad Marchand is what I like to call him.
Yep.
A way better Brad Marchand. But and then an honorable notice who's not here on the list, but should be soon coming back, and that's Patrick Laine.
I seen him skating the other day, so
I think he's going to do wonders in Montreal because he seems like he's really embraced the city and they've really embraced him. I think they lit a spark in him that he hasn't had for a long time.
Yeah.
So I can't wait to see him how he comes off on his first game.
I always like seeing a good, comeback story. So
definitely, and I think Montreal is going to love him. But yeah, so that's our top 10 for this week. Great top 10 there. Well, top 11 if we throw Line A in there as well. But yeah, let me know, chat, what your thoughts are of the top 10. Probably got a lot of Leafs fans, so they probably won't say a whole lot anyway, but they can't admit a good thing when they see it. Right. But I got some devastating news for Leafs fans tonight, so they're not going to be happy. So we'll move on to our next slide here. So we got the projected roster for Team Sweden in the Four Nations. Right. Hey, DJ Wise, thanks for coming. So this is going to be great. I'm looking forward to this Four Nations Cup. I don't know about you, Sticks, but...
Yeah, no. Ever since you started talking about it and seen this coming up in February, so that'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, definitely. And the rosters, really, I'm looking forward to these rosters. Team Canada, is okay, but I'm worried about the goalies for Team Canada.
Yep. Bennington. Where's all our goalies?
Yeah, there's not a lot. So, yeah, let's dive right into the projected roster here. So, at forward, we have Jesper Bratt, who just came off a hat trick against the Panthers last night. Then we got Leo Carlsson from the Ducks, the second overall pick, who I think is way better than Connor Bedard. And I'll put that out there. Then we got William Eklund from the Sharks. This one I think is really deserving is Joel Eriksson Ek from the Wild. I think really deserving to be here.
Yeah, he's good.
Philip Forsberg from the Preds. William Karlsson from the Knights. Andre Kempe from the Kings. Elias Lindholm from the Bruins. William Nylander from the Leafs. Gustav Nyquist from the Preds. Elias Pettersson from the Canucks. Lucas Raymond, that's CCB's boy right there, Lucas Raymond from the Wings. And Mika Zibanejad from the Rangers. So that's the forwards. I have nothing bad to say about that forwards.
What's up to DJ Wise in the house?
Yeah, DJ Wise here. Thanks, DJ. Appreciate you coming. And
that's a solid group of young good forwards. Like,
Yeah,
I didn't realize some of those guys were Swedish.
yeah, and that is a goal scoring dream right there.
Yep. Yeah, Kempe is a good one. Carlson.
Pedersen, if he gets hot, Elias Pedersen, if he starts playing hot, like, look out. Zibanejad, I'm kind of worried. I'm a Rangers fan, but still, he seems like he drops off. So that one I'm worried about. Then our defense looks, I'm really impressed with this defense, and that's Rasmus Dahlin, Matthias Ekholm, Gustav Forsling, Victor Hedman, Eric Carlson, Adam Larson, and Hampus Lindholm. That is a defense core that any coach would love to have.
They've always had good defense in Sweden.
The one drawback I think I have is Eric Carlson there.
Yeah.
But, I mean, he's still a great player. He just doesn't have the offensive ability that he used to have anymore.
Yeah. You still almost need a few guys like that, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
Gritty older guys.
Show to Budget Rips for coming. Thanks, Budget. Appreciate you.
What's up, Brian?
And then the goalies. This is a strong goalie core here. We got Samuel Ersson from the Flyers, the rookie. Jacob Markstrom, who's just on a tear, and Linus Ullmark, who's doing really well for the Senders right now.
That was definitely a good pickup.
Definitely. They really needed a number one goalie, and I think Ullmark could really be that one for them.
Not that I want to see the Sens do good for long, but
Definitely. But no, so that's our Team Sweden roster. Next week we'll be doing Team Finland, so that one I'm going to be really interested in see because they got a lot of good Finn players.
Yeah.
So that one will be fun. So stay tuned next week for that one. Then we got, if anybody who hasn't seen it, we had the new jerseys came out for the PWHL, which I'm super excited for. I think these look really nice.
And definitely a nice change, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's better than Toronto or Montreal. Better than the words there. At least we got some nice jerseys.
Put some effort into it.
And I really like the logos on them.
Yeah. I'm not sure of a couple of the color schemes, but I like what they're trying to do. Like the Sirens jersey, it could be a little better, I think, color choices, but
yeah, definitely. I really like the Montreal jersey in the middle, and not just because Sticks is here, but I really just, I don't know, something about that jersey just draws me to it.
Yeah.
More so than the rest there.
All three in the front are nice jerseys, though.
Yeah, I find the Sirens and the Toronto Scepters, I think they're just a little too plain to me.
Yep.
Same with the Calgary one with the C. But, I mean, they'll grow. Like everything else, it takes time to grow.
Yep. Like Rocky said, Brandon said, better than those jerseys from last year.
Yes, definitely, Brandon.
We're moving in the right direction. So.
And then we got our draft ranking update, which has actually updated. So we still have James Haggins at number 1. Then we have Porter Martone at number 2. Michael Misa dropped down to number 3.
Martone, he's huge. He's like 6'3". Like, dude's huge.
Yeah, he's a big boy. He's a center too, so that's going to be a diamond in the rough there if someone can really get a hold of him.
Yep.
Then we got Matthew Schaefer, the lone D man on here. So that's a great one. And then Roger McQueen, Victor Eklund, Ivan Raybonkin, Antoine Frindell. New names here. We have Jake O'Brien, who's slowly moving up, and Caleb Desaurnay, who's in the Quebec Major Junior Leagues who plays for the Moncton Wildcats, who's just down the road from Maiden.
Oh, wow.
So definitely we'll be keeping our eyes on these, see if any new players pop up here or whatnot. And on to our Rangers Draft Watch. So this is updated from last night. They do have a game tonight, but I couldn't get the stats right now. So Cameron Reed played 19 games with 4 goals, 15 assists for 19 points. Luca Romano played 19 games, 12 goals, 10 assists for 22 points. And then we have Tanner Lamb, 19 games, 4 goals, and 11 assists for 15 points. So we'll be keeping our eyes on these guys and following them right through to the draft, to when they get drafted and who they get drafted by. So this is going to be a fun little project that we're going to be working on. We'll really watch these 3 players grow, and we got a defenseman, a center, and a wing. So we got the best of all 3 here. And then we'll move on, and this is our fantasy hockey update. So our top 5 updates. So Hams Panthers is leading the way with Land Kraken's Julie Farnham in that second. We have Deep Diggers in that third. Slappy's Nuts is Spicy in that 4, and Freedom Sufferer in that 5.
Man.
So that's updated since last night. It could have changed today, but
where are we at?
I don't know. I think last one I checked, I was in 8th place. My team's just starting to get hot, so
the last 2 weeks I've been leading coming into Sunday morning, and then my team plays horrible on Sunday and I lose, and I'm like, I was up on Freedom and I lost, and then this last week, David.
Callie and Jordan, I think he rigged it.
I was up, and then I get a notification. Oh, so and so had 2 goals. I'm like, let's go, and then I look it up, and I'm like, and I'm still getting destroyed on Sunday. Yeah,
Sundays aren't your day.
Nope.
You need to have no games on Sunday.
This week it's me against the autograph fisherman, John Burgess.
Oh, nice. That'll be a battle there. I've seen a lot of people starting to get desperate and trading too. I haven't traded yet or picked up on the waiver wire, just been leaving it steady.
I picked up a few guys because some guys just, you never know year to year how guys are going to play. And you think and you're like, oh, he was so good last year. And then it's like, he's got 1 goal.
I think my team's just being a sleeper team for the playoffs.
Yeah, I don't got a lot of high points guys, but I got a lot of guys that are like in the middle. Right, so
nice. So yeah, this is a fun little league. I've been having fun with it. I know Dig's been messaging me saying, hey, should I pick up this guy? Should I trade this guy? And I've been telling him, maybe, maybe not.
I don't trade very often.
Me either. I haven't even got any trade offers.
I always feel like I'm going to trade somebody and then they're going to get really good, because that's happened in baseball and football. Whatever.
Speaking of Dig, he popped in. What's going on, Dig? Thanks for coming, buddy. But yeah, so that's our fantasy top 5 this week. Moving on to this week's news around the league. So I updated this as soon right before we started. So Abs placed Chris Wagner on waivers. Wild's Jonas Brodin out day-to-day with an upper body injury. The Avalanche have activated Miles Wood and Jonathan Drouin from IR. This is a weird one to see. Matt Irwin retires after 11 seasons.
Wow.
So that was really interesting to see because he's still quite young. I think he's like 35, but just no teams really wanted him.
Yeah. That's tough sitting there for, a good month or so free agency and nobody takes you.
And then we have our first trade of the NHL season, and the Pens traded Lars Eller back to the Capitals for a third pick in 2027 and a fifth round pick in 2025. So I think the Pens are starting to retool, as we like to say, or rebuild. Because from what I was told, they have everyone available but Crosby.
Wow.
So I'm thinking they're looking to retool or rebuild here, I think.
I know a lot of teams were getting excited there last year when there was possibility Crosby could go somewhere else.
Yeah, definitely. And then this was surprising to me. The Sabres picked up James Reimer off waivers. The Sabres have a bunch of good goalies there, and they just added James Reimer there as well. So my thing is there. I have a feeling there's a trade coming for one of the goalies in Buffalo.
Yeah, Uka, he hasn't been playing as good. So.
And Devin Levi, I don't think has he played anything yet this season.
Yeah, he's been playing. You know, he's not great.
I think with Buffalo, they need to stick to one goalie.
Yeah, they were doing the two goalie thing because I had Uka, but he wasn't playing good. So
yeah, I think Buffalo is doing that goalie carousel when I think they need to really pick one goalie and ride it.
A lot of teams doing that this year.
Yeah. And then this is a great thing to see. Dakota Joshua made his debut last night recovering from cancer.
That's awesome.
So that's a great story and great to see. And the Vancouver fans gave him probably one of the best ovations I think I've ever heard from an NHL stadium. They all stood up and they were all cheering for his first shift that game.
Yep, like I said, I like a good comeback story.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
That's awesome.
Then this updated today, Matthews is missing his 6th straight game this week.
That's a comeback story that I don't want to hear.
So Leafs fans, I don't know what to tell you. And the worst part is the Leafs have been playing better without him. So
here comes Maiden into the chats.
Maiden, what's going on, buddy?
What's up, Maiden?
But yeah, so Leafs fans, I'm sorry. But I mean, you're doing a lot better without Matthews. So just food for thought there, Leafs fans. Let that soak in.
They definitely been playing good, so can't take that.
And then this is another great news. So Chara and Thornton among candidates for Hall of Fame in 2025. And also, I forgot to add on here, Ryan Getzlaf has also got the nominee for that as well.
Oh, nice.
So that's great to see.
It was like Getzlaf.
Yeah, Getzlaf was a great player. And then we got the Knights signed Braden McNabb to 3 years for AAV of $3.65 million. So that means Mark Stone's probably going to go on IR here soon.
Yeah.
Soon it'll happen. John says Theon Fleury got snubbed, still snubbed. Dig, they're all talking in the chat there. Barry is in the chat. Thank you for coming, Barry. Hope all is well. Hope your brother's doing fine. Thoughts and prayers are with you, buddy. Then we got a milestone all in his own. McDavid reached career 1,000 point last night. That is, I think he was the quickest player to do it too.
I was going to say, a little while ago, I seen like he was on pace to be the quickest, so I'm assuming he still is. But
yeah, I think he did it in what I don't know for sure, but I think 900 something games.
Yeah, probably less.
Yeah, around there.
Because that's only a point a game. So
yeah, and then shout out to the Avs fans. Nichushkin is making his debut tonight for the Avs. So that's great to see. Avs are starting to get healthy again. But yeah, so that's this week's news around the league. And now, without further ado, we are going to move on to all your guys' favorite segment here, and that is the guest spotlight.
Uh-oh.
We just got to move him on over here.
What's going on, everybody?
So before we do this, Sticks, I need to ask, because I always ask, what is your Mount Rushmore for Montreal Canadiens, current or past?
Jeez. Definitely a tough one, but I'm sure most Montreal fans would have a lot of the same couple core guys, so you definitely have to go with Maurice Richard, most goals. Guy Lafleur, most points as a Montreal Canadian, so we'll go with Guy Lafleur. It's hard not to put Henri Richard on there as well. Gotta have a goalie, right?
Gotta have a goalie. You'd be the second guest to put a goalie in his Mount Rushmore.
So it's tough to pick because we've had quite a few good goalies, but I'm gonna go with my boy Carey Price. I mean, most wins as a Montreal goalie. Played most games in Montreal than any other goalie. So I think that would be my 4, even though it's tough, right? Like I could probably put like 8 or 10 guys up there easily.
Yeah, no, it's the Mount Rushmore is always the hardest. It puts everyone on the spot.
And I should have known that was coming. But I think I did a good job, so that's all right.
No, it's great Mount Rushmore. It's like you said, second guest to have a goalie in his Mount Rushmore.
You gotta have a goalie. You gotta, you ain't going nowhere if you ain't got a good goalie. So
definitely. So Sticks, why don't you tell us a little bit about your channel, what got you started and everything?
Oh, what got me started?
Yeah.
Just being off of work from COVID, being at home, and I was just chilling, watching some YouTube, and I used to watch a lot of like documentaries and like exploring the world kind of videos,
Yeah.
And one day I seen they had like somebody was ripping sports cards, and I was like, would they do this on YouTube? Like I've been on YouTube for years watching videos and never seen one come across my screen, right? And so I'm like, are you kidding me? And then like I started watching another guy because they just started suggesting it, right? And that guy was doing like a big 2,000 subscriber giveaway, and I maybe watched like one of his videos, and I ended up getting picked, and it was like you had to have he had a big monster box battle, and I ended up going against him, and I won all the cards.
That's
I ended up having
awesome.
the best. It was like who had the best card won all the cards, right?
Yeah.
So I ended up winning all these cards, and then I kind of just felt like, oh man, I probably took these cards from people who watched this guy from a long time, right? So I decided to give like half of them away. So like my first thing on YouTube was just a giveaway. And I went to that channel and said, hey, I'm giving a bunch of cards away. And that's how it started. And started showing off some of my other cards and buying some packs again. Like I hadn't ripped packs in forever. And it just kind of went on from there. Met a lot of great people. Made a lot of good friends. A lot of friends who've come and gone. Like if you look back at the beginning, I started looking the other day at like some of my videos, and I'm like, oh my god, I forgot about this guy, or oh my god, I forgot about this person, because they haven't been on in like 2-3 years, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I like it, like hanging out with people. Even when I'm feeling like crap, I'll sit here and watch, somebody's live stream. I definitely told Dan earlier, Maiden. I owe you one. I'll be on again on your show real soon. I definitely miss going live. Like for those who don't know, like I used to go live every Sunday. I would do Jeopardy, like Sports Jeopardy, which God knows took me a long time to, because there's like 40 questions each week plus the finale, right? So you got to sit there and come up with 40 questions that you think people are going to either know or not know, or it was definitely a lot of work, but I definitely really enjoyed that. So that's something I really miss doing. But lately, been doing a lot of wrestling stuff. Always been a big wrestling fan since I was a kid. Shout out to John Burgess. John, he comments on them all, man.
He does.
You don't miss a one, and I definitely really appreciate that. So yeah, been doing a lot of wrestling shorts, just having fun with it, and cruising on the sub count, like I was telling Dan. 3 years
Zach
to get to like 600, and now I'm at like 1,800.
Zach says look like old time Dylan from Tombstone.
There we go.
Or
I love
Pat
it.
Garrett Maiden says.
I've been growing this mustache since the beginning of November. Maybe
Awesome.
like two Novembers ago.
They're calling you now the sheriff.
All
You're
right,
gonna be known as the sheriff.
that works. My beard used to be longer and like more pointy, but I would trim it down.
Zach says
Didn't
November
really-
what year?
Zach
Adam's
knows.
car closet's in the house. What's going on, Adam? Thanks for
What's
coming.
up, Adam? See, that's
No,
what I mean.
that's a great.
That's what's fun about being live, right? Just
Yeah.
chatting with everybody.
The
Getting to
chat
know
is
people.
always great. That's why I really do the lives is for the chat.
Yep.
But no, that's a great story on how you got started and everything.
Yeah, and I'm happy I did, just by luck, right? And some of these people are like, I consider almost like family now, right? Some of them are like my brother. I talk to people on YouTube more than I talk to, my brother, my sister. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, definitely. I've made a lot of great friends in this card community. I think the card community is probably one of the most overlooked community that
And
we
in a
have.
time where there's so much like toxicity out there, there's so many people that are just, for some reason, need to be so negative. The card community is awesome.
Yeah. And
Right.
it's all about helping each other. So if you have somebody has, we're not afraid to send it off to that person because they're probably going to send something that we collect back to us at some point.
Yeah. Yep. I got so many cards. I don't need. Gosh, they just keep piling up, right? And so I used to send out a lot of mail days, like a lot of mail days. I don't rip as much anymore, so I'm hurting for some teams. Like Toronto cards. I sent out so many Toronto cards that now I have like 20 Toronto cards.
Yeah, I would send the Toronto cards out as well. So
I love soup. Campbell's chunky.
oh, we had Julie Farnham in the house. That is
Julie?
another great one of the community.
Yep. Julie's awesome.
Julie's awesome. Everyone in the community is so great in their own different ways. And I think that's really what makes this probably one of the best communities to be a part of.
Yep.
Because everyone brings a little bit of different things to each thing.
It's like you're saying, like if I got a card from the Rangers, like it don't mean that much to me. Like I'm just gonna put it in a box. But like you might get that card and be like, oh wow, like I didn't have that many of this guy, or I didn't have that one, or it'll, even if it only just makes your day and you put it in a box,
Yeah, definitely. So I guess now, it's like I said, it's great to have you on. I mean, like I said, at the beginning, Six is coming out of the woodwork for this show. I've been asking him, and we finally get to talk some Montreal Canadiens, which I've been waiting for someone to step up. And I knew one guy who was a great Canadiens fan and finally got him on. So that was great.
Let's go.
But I know you got something that you wanted to open tonight.
Yeah, I got some stuff to show off. Plus, I'm just going to do that at least a couple more times. Gotta fill that screen. The camera's
awesome.
down too low, so you don't get to see it the whole time, right?
Before we get to ripping there, I just want to open up some mail I got from someone here in the chat.
You got it, brother.
I know he's in here watching Sports Card Ripping Teacher. I got some mail from him this week before the strike happened, which was great. So I pre-opened it, so that way it'd be a little bit easier. Vince, I know you're in the chat, but did you want me to read the note, or it's up to you? Just let me know in the chat if you want me to or not. Maiden says you need shirt sticks. Where the
I've got a couple
tonight?
of these. Don't worry.
Vince said, "Go for it." All right. So we got a little note here from Vince. Thanks for the support and friendship. I hope to be back on for another football takeover and when the Hawks win the cup. Well, Vince, it'll probably be another 3 years for the Hawks win the cup, but the football takeover we can make happen earlier before the Hawks win the cup. So we'll make sure that happens.
All right.
But he sent me a few little goodies here, so we'll open them up. As many of you know, some of you might not know, I'm a huge Marlins fan for baseball. And Vince has sent me some nice cards here for my Marlins. So we got a Jazz Chisholm Jr.
You like
rookie
Jazz?
card. Then we got another Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Heck yeah.
And we got a couple
Yankee
more here.
now.
Let me get this open. We got, for my Washington Commanders, we got a Doug Williams on the Score Trick or Treat.
That is cool. I like those.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. Then we got some more here. I love these sets. The Jazz Chisholm Holiday, Topps Holiday, with the Santa hat sliding in.
Oh, sweet SP.
Yes, that's pretty cool. And then we got a number card out of 223, Jazz Chisholm.
Heck yeah.
So a nice card there. So thanks, Vince, for that. Appreciate it, buddy. I know he showed it on his video, but I sent him the Tim Hortons Connor Bedard True North card because I know he's a huge Hawks fan and I hate Bedard, so who better to send it to than him? But yeah, So thanks, Vince. Appreciate it, buddy. And I appreciate your friendship as well. And definitely next football takeover you'll be on. But now let's go back to our guest.
All right. Well, I know Rocky Hockey was here. I'm sure he's probably still here. But if y'all don't know Rocky Hockey, go check him out. He did an awesome giveaway, which I had a lot of fun. It was just showing off 5 cards that have something in common that you collect. And I showed off a bunch of canvas cards because I love canvas cards. I got a whole box full of just canvas cards. And not only did I win, but I won a sweet Blasted 2021 Upper Deck Series 2.
Nice.
Oh, we got a note inside here. Let's go.
Oh, what's going on, Oil Collector? Thanks for coming, buddy.
Sticks G, congrats on winning the 2021 Hockey Blaster Box. Best of luck on the rip. Can't wait to see what you pull. Thanks for participating in this giveaway and being a great part of the community. Brandon at Rocky Hockey. Definitely go check him out. There he is in the chat. Y'all got a wrench? Click on him. Go sub him up. I know he's been on the show before, so he probably got a bunch of subs there, but Never hurts to ask for more, right?
That's right.
And
Rocky Hockey's a really good friend of mine, so definitely go check him out. And like I said, he's doing a brand haul, so definitely go check out that because that's going to be fun.
yeah, I like the way he's got his stuff set up. And if you didn't see, like the way he picked the giveaway winners was like he put treats on a plate and like whatever he had a bunch of different pets, and each time a pet picked a treat off a plate, he would eliminate people. So it's like until the final winner, which was me, and that was awesome. So I got picked by his pets.
Alex said Sticks rigged it.
Whatever, Alex.
And we're going Krill hunting. That's right, Julie.
We're going krill hunting, and I told Julie I won this box. Like I said, it's all just part of fun and generosity. But if I pull the krill, it's going to Julie. Julie always hooks everything up.
Yes, she does. She's great.
We do it right back.
And it's amazing because she'll be like, "Oh yeah, it's just a little something." Then it comes in this big box of everything.
Right? No, Julie's awesome. She definitely hooked it up big time. Oh, she got a box the other day. She sent me the link to. Oh my God, so much PC hits. Insane Kirill quad patch. Oh
yeah, from Leafs Fan Down Under.
No, from another box that she had bought.
Oh, nice.
That Leafs Fan Down Under package was crazy.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Another person that's like, oh, not much. I didn't have much. Okay. Right?
Shout out to Dennis, IGH Outdoors and Sports. Thanks for coming, Dennis. Appreciate it.
There we go. All right. Wish us luck in the chats. Thanks again to Brandon at Rocky Hockey. I was going to do a video, and I'm like, let's open it live. Let's have some fun. Cal Connor starting us off. Jacob Verana. Come on, camera. Is it looking blurry there? So much stuff going on in the background, I think. Adam Gaudette. Connor Hellerbuck, and we got our Dazzler. Shout out John Burgess, loving his Dazzlers. Ooh, Tara Vinen.
Nice.
Very nice. I love the Dazzlers too. I mean, who doesn't like that?
Yeah, the Dazzlers are really nice.
They kind of changed the design a bit too much this year. I like these older ones. Go back to that style. We got Filippola. I always have trouble saying that guy's name. Jordan Stahl. And Roman Yossi.
Nice.
I like those Carolina throwbacks when they wear the Hartford jerseys.
Adam says dazzle us, Corey.
I'm trying. Here we go. Anton Strawman. Oh, I think we got something coming up here. Brady Kachuk. Oliver Ekman Larson. Matthew Barzell. Oh! No. Starts with a K. Oh! Keegan Kolsar. Hey, that's okay. He's on my fantasy team. Let's go.
He's still a great player.
He's still a really good player, good young gun to get.
And I just Stanley Cup champ.
I seen the K and I got excited.
And he's a Stanley Cup champ, so that
get that
doubles
right.
The value.
We'll stick him up there next to Raph. I know. What a tease. I was trying to dazzle you guys here. We got Damon Severson, Brett Burns. Hey, there we go. Another one for the PC. I started going back and pulling out all the Corey Perrys out of my collections.
Nice.
Like out of all the, because I got them all sorted by team now. So I'm like, never really was crazy about him when he was on Anaheim, but I grew to like him over the years.
No, Corey Perry's a great player.
Poor guy should have like 5 Stanley Cup rings.
He's a Stanley Cup curse around him right now.
I know. But better to at least make it than not make it at all, right?
Yeah, I think he has one, though, with Anaheim.
All right. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's got at least one with Anaheim. Kevin LeBanc. Philip Cheadle. Even though I ripped a bunch of these, I don't rip enough anymore to just fly through them. I like to enjoy every card. Canvas. There we go for the collection. Andreas
Nice canvas.
Athanasiou.
Yeah, that's a nice one. Well, he's with the
Yeah.
Oilers too.
Yes, my kid Seth, he's a Kings fan, so he's a big fan.
Nice.
That's a good picture. I like it.
Oh, nice. And you got retro.
And a retro marquee rookie. Zamula.
I don't even think he's playing. I think he's overseas.
Yeah, I was gonna say I haven't heard much of him. Got Mario Ferraro. Shout out IGH. What's going on, brother? Victor Arvidsson. And Gregorius. Gregor
Gregorinson.
I'm like, I always want to call him Gregor.
You just call him GG for short.
Right? Zemgus. Americans have trouble with the names, and hey, even Canadians still have trouble with the names sometimes. Jacob Slavin. Ryan Johansson. Those are ugly jerseys.
Yeah, I didn't like those Preds jerseys. I like the old Preds jerseys.
Yeah.
Like the silver and gold.
Yeah. I like I love their logo.
Yeah.
Cam Fowler, Windsor boy. Shout out to Windsor. Justin Falk. Victor Mete, finally a Montreal guy. What do we got here? Sideways card. Trolled by Chris Dreiger. He's trying to save the puck, but I don't see no puck there.
Yeah, I mean, unless it's in the back of the net.
Malcolm Subban. Wonder where he's at now.
He just signed with a team's affiliate or Ottawa Senators affiliate team.
Really?
Yeah, the Bellevue Sens.
Well, hopefully he makes it back. And Derek Stepan.
Nice.
3 packs left. Usually, back then you got 2 young guns in a blaster?
Yeah, I think so. So you're due for one.
Oh, we got one in this pack, so let's see what we got. Ugh. Nikita Kucherov. I call him Kucherov.
Mr. I don't like all-star games.
Right. Mister, I'm going to sit out 3/4 of the year and then just randomly show up in the playoffs. Thomas Shabbat. Anton Roussel. Oh! It's a K.
Oh, my God. Julie.
Go. Wait, somebody's at the door. Hold on. I seen a K, and then I seen a W.
That
like
is
wicked. For Wild.
That is
and it's
wicked.
Like, I thought it was going to say Minnesota. So I was like, oh, what
Julie with the no friggin' way.
No friggin' way. You see how much product Julie opened to have to get one of these?
Brandon Rockhawk says, ha, ha, ha. There we go.
What a hit. I dazzled you wildly. There we go.
That is wicked.
Yeah, I'm going to sleeve and top load that in a second. Joel Farabee. Chalmerson. And Beauvillier. Let's get a sleeve and top loader for that.
Maiden says, we've been dazzled, Julie.
Right?
That is wicked. Only here. Only on Hockey Sick Talk Nation do you get.
This is why you got to tune in. Every
you get the good stuff.
I mean, you don't get to see this out of a regular blaster, right?
Yeah, no, that's right. Credit to Brandon Hockey for picking that one out.
Right?
Epic
I
pole
thought,
sticks, Maiden says.
I thought we were going to get trolled twice.
Wouldn't I
Both
laugh,
of
though,
them,
if it was the same player?
right? Both
That
of them
is
got
fun.
KK for the initials.
Dick, who's that hockey player? Is Krill any good? No, he's terrible, Dick.
Definitely trade him if you have him.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Trade him to
thank you
Julie.
to Rocky Hockey. Definitely need hits like that so I can pay Julie back.
Yeah.
Sean Monahan. Milan Lucic. Evgeny Kuznetsov. I feel like that's as good as the box is going to get, right?
I don't know. You got Ryan Reeves there.
I mean, right? Connor McMichael, marquee rookie.
That's a good rookie to get.
Yeah, not too bad.
McMichael's on a tear right now.
He's been playing good this year.
Yeah, he's on a 10-game point streak.
Dang. Jonathan Huberdeau. And Antti Ranta. Yeah, Julie says, can't get any better. He's no Cole Caulfield. That's right, dig it. Ooh, you pulled the Slavkovsky. Oh, I think that was last week on the live stream, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
he did. And that was a great card to pull.
I tell you what, you send it to me, and then I'll see if I can find out how much it's worth. Come on, there we go. Nielsen.
That's a throwback.
Yeah, it's like the old school jersey, and those pads are
Yeah.
pretty sick.
Yeah, the Brian's pads are nice.
Mike Hoffman. Clayton Keller. Robbie Fabry. Adam Boqvist. Oh, it looks like last pack is going to be an all base pack. Jake Gardner. Anthony Mantha. Didn't we already get him?
I think so.
Troy Terry. I mean, the good thing about it is there wasn't too many Maple Leaf cards. I think maybe one.
I don't even think there's any.
That'd be a perfect blaster. That's what you call those. Yeah, Nikita Kucherov. One Montreal card. This is
No
what I was
Leafs.
saying earlier. No Leafs. There we go.
That
Can't
is
say thank you
awesome.
enough. That was a blast.
Julie says perfect blaster.
Right. That's what they're going to be called now. Perfect blaster. I don't think they put the French ones in the blaster, right?
I don't think, but I'm not sure.
Just double check these last couple.
Alex says, what? No Maple Leafs cards? Return that box.
Never. Yeah, no. Nope, just a base pack. Yeah, at least it was only one base pack. I've definitely seen worse out of Upper Deck.
Yeah, definitely. Then you had some stuff you wanted to show us tonight?
Yeah, we could show off some of my good PC cards.
Awesome.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Cole Caulfield Young Guns. I only have this in my collection because Julie was awesome enough to send it my way. Julie pulled this bad boy and just hooked it up. That's what this Cardmunity is so awesome.
Definitely is.
I definitely wouldn't have paid $100 for a card. I've never paid that much for a card in my own collection.
Yeah.
I got some nice cards, but all from everybody else. We got a nice playing day card of Ken Dryden.
That's awesome. That's a nice card.
I like the look of it. It's kind of simple, but make a nice, probably Bobby Orr puzzle, I'm assuming.
Yeah. Looks like it.
But yeah, this was like his last year? Last year, or?
I the year before Wall took over.
Yep. Oh, I know it's definitely worth way more than that, Julie. Another card hooked up by Julie. I think this is from Upper Deck E-Packs.
Yeah.
Slavkov or Game Day Events or whatever it's called. Slav scored his first goal. That's such a sick card. It's like the tops now. Limited to $11.99. Yeah, you have to let me know. Is that where you get that, Julie, from the E-Packs?
Yeah, those are E-Pack ones. I think you can only get them from the E-Packs.
Yeah.
Game date moments is what they're called, I do believe.
Yeah, I do have another. She hooked up another Slav one as well. Yeah, E-Pack. Julie's got some good luck on the E-Packs.
She does.
This one from Slapnuts Gaming. Hooked it up
nice.
with Doc Font card. That's sick. Another old school design that looks really cool. I definitely got to get more of them. What year is that? 73, 74. Just a cool looking photo.
Yeah, I like those.
Oilers jersey really hasn't changed much in like 50 years. We got another one of the favorite sets. Frank Mahovlich.
Yeah, great player.
Yep.
Really great player from back in the day.
71, 72. Like I said, I want to get some more vintage stuff. This is one of the coolest sets. Henri Richard.
Yeah,
Wish the camera would just focus today.
Those are so cool. I like it's almost like the cartoon background with the player.
Yep. 68. 67, 68. I forget where I got this. This was a long time ago I got this. I used to work at a card store, so probably there. It's not in the greatest of shape, but still awesome to have. We got this banger, DM Hockey.
Yep. I remember when they used to do the vice president and all that cards back in the day.
Yeah, like I hadn't really heard of this guy, and then I looked it up and read his bio, and I was like, that is really cool. That's what's good about Google, right? You can learn a whole bunch of stuff. I forget what it was. Like he had a pretty crazy history, pretty crazy life story.
Yeah, no. I really love the presidents and the coaches cards and everything. I wish they would do that again in the hockey cards.
Yep. Shout out to IGH. I forgot about him being a Packers fan. Vince being a Packers fan. I should have brought out more Packers cards, but got big Packers thing my parents bought me for Christmas.
Shout out to MPPs in the house. Welcome, MPP. Thanks for coming.
I was in a mystery pack that I won one time.
That's awesome.
There we go. Couple more nice cards. We got this nice one. Guy Lafleur, Carey Price, Pacioretty. Triple
that's
relic.
a nice one.
Royal. Yeah, definitely sick, especially Guy Lafleur. 2012, 2013. I miss old Crown Royal hockey. We were talking about this guy earlier. Check that out. Caden Gooley.
That's cool.
Had a 199.
I love those Canada cards.
Yep. For the pulls, he's got a buddy that works at Upper Deck. And he one time sent me and my son the whole hobby box.
Oh, nice.
I guess they had a thing where they could give away a hobby box to somebody they wanted to, and he sent us a whole hobby box. I think it's like 4 autos or 3 autos. I
That's
can't remember.
awesome.
I got like a female auto, one of the women's on Team Canada, and a goalie, this was sick. And this was like we opened it just before he got drafted.
Oh,
Then he got
nice.
drafted to Montreal, and I was like, PC all the way. Seth, in his half of the box, he had a couple really nice numbered Bedards that are worth quite a bit of money.
Oh, Bedard, you can throw that one out.
Should have sold it.
Yeah, should have got rid of it. This is a no bizarre channel here.
Right. Hold on, give me a second. Couple nice ones. Shout out to Brendan Jensen. Very giving guy. Hooked up this Brendan Gallagher SPX auto. It's a sick card. The camera's not doing it justice, but that happens to be his rookie year as well.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yep.
So it's a rookie auto.
Yes, sir. This such a nice looking set, this SPX.
Yeah, those are nice.
And last but not least, in my stack today, another one from Brendan Jensen. Check that bad boy out. Carey Price, Patrick Waugh.
That
National
is nice.
treasure. Out of 99. Not only is it such a sick looking card, like just so smooth looking. Carey Price, first of his autos. Patrick Waugh, first of his auto. I was speechless getting this card.
And you know what the worst problem is right now is if a kid was to pull that, they don't even know how to read cursive writing anymore.
Yeah, that's why a lot of new autos look the way they do.
Yeah.
Because they got no idea how to even write their name.
Yeah. And it's a shame because, like, I wrote a cursive writing note and my stepkid is like, what is this? I'm like, this is what you just have to write. Like,
right? Yeah, people got no idea. They don't have too many Rangers to show off because they're in a package already, packaged up for Dan. All my nice Rangers stuff. Hopefully they'll be able to make it to Dan soon. But nice Adam Fox Allure rookie card.
That is nice. That I really like that.
Yeah, that set was a sick set.
I'm really partial to Allure. I really like how they did it.
Yep. It's like a Panini Prism baseball and stuff.
Yeah, like Select too, kinda.
Found this, which I thought I just had a bunch of base kind of cards left from the Rangers, but nice Lundqvist rookie card.
Oh, that is beautiful.
I was like, I didn't even realize I had it earlier today. I put it in the sleeve and everything. I was like, oh wow, I didn't realize that was Lundqvist. Like, what year is that?
That's awesome.
05, 06. Upper Deck
The
rookie
King
class.
of New York is what I like to call him.
Right. Busted this guy out. Shout out to Maiden. These cards are so nice too.
Yeah.
McDonald's set.
Yeah, McDonald's did really good cards. I kind of hope that they would bring them back at some point.
Yeah. They look so nice. Especially like in a binder or something, like the set or whatever you got. Yeah. Yager. Dig me some Yager.
Mullet Mondays on Maiden's channel. Check it out.
Plus, these ones too are really nice. The old Topps Finest.
Yeah, those are cool. With the protector on them.
Yeah, it's got this faded, ice rink kind of design. Again, looks so much nicer in person. But I used to have a lot of these. And like when I was younger, for the majority of them, I'd peel it off because I thought you were like supposed to, right?
They're all talking about Bedard in the chat.
Oh, I know. They're
Bedard
getting
is
on it.
terrible, folks. If you send me it, it will probably get cut up or ripped on the live.
Oh no. Sounds like something Everett going to do now. Send you Bedard cards. You secretly like Bedard and you're just talking smack so everybody sends them to you.
I
Like
hate Bedard with a passion. Like
I hate
there is like, if I had to put it, it'd be like Packers hate the Bears.
like I hate Wayne Gretzky rookie cards. So like you send me those and I'll just it'll ruin
But
my
no,
day. Got Adam Graves. Shout out to Adam Graves, another Windsor boy. Jersey hung up in the rafters here. Nice former captain. Just smashing the guy into the boards there.
we got forget Slappy and Lappy. Now we have Dan and Bedard. Send me all your Laffy. I don't care. You can send me Laffy.
Oh man, back when Laffy was a rookie, people used to send him to Slapnuts, and he would feed him to his dog. Oh man, you would have been having a heart attack back then. But he would just give the dog Laffy cards, and he would just sit there and chew them off, and fun times.
No, definitely.
But yeah, that's all I got to rip and show sitting out.
First there's Benifer, and now there's Bedan. Oh, dig. I tell ya.
That was funny. Oh, come on, Dan. I saw that bumper sticker. I love Bedard.
The only bumper sticker you'll see on my card is not Bedard one. I can tell you that much. But no, thanks for showing us your collection and opening the box. We pulled a nice Kirill tonight. So Julie, I
Right?
know we're loving that.
It was meant to be.
Yeah, and Julie, I don't know if you were here in time, but he said if we pulled it, he was sending it your way. So hold him to it. I would. But he can't send it right now because Canada Post is on strike.
It's definitely going to get her package opened back up and stuck inside. So
shout out to Christopher Works for popping in. Thanks, Christopher. Appreciate you, buddy.
What's up, Christopher?
Glad to see you here. No, it's been a great night so far. We had lots of card openings, some great Montreal stuff, some bad news for Toronto fans. I see most of them left after that news. So, I mean, they're probably in the corners crying right now.
Yeah, Alex came in late, so he didn't hear the bad news.
Oh, yeah. So, Alex, Austin Matthews is out for the year. Just so you know.
1 year, maybe 2.
They aren't sure on injury, but he's out for the year as of right now. So sorry for the Leafs loss there. But no, definitely is great. I'm glad we got to do this, Sticks.
Yeah, I had a good time.
It's been a fun night. Chat's been really great. They're always great, though, so appreciate them always. Alex, what, really? No, he's just missing game number 6 tonight.
Make sure y'all smash that like button for Dan.
Appreciate it. Is Chad, do you guys have any questions for Sticks or me? We'd love to hear the questions you guys have. Yeah, it's been a really great night.
Now we're going to be in trouble.
You might be, me not so much. They're all like, what, Sticks is here?
Oh, they have Tavares.
Definitely. When is the Jeopardy
Oh,
coming back, Sticks?
I would love to get Jeopardy back up and running. I'm hoping maybe sometime in the new year. This is kind of just a test to see how things would run being on a live stream for this long.
And then IGH says, how many Bedard rookie cards do you have?
I have that many.
Same with me. I have
Like
0 because
I
I'll
said,
throw them out.
my kids got 2, and I didn't rip any product from the beginning of the year because it's just too darn expensive.
Yeah, definitely. John Burtis says, I'll be the first, please.
Oh yeah, John. John was on before. John did pretty good. Actually, I think John was on twice because we did season 2. Trying to remember back. I'm getting old, but he definitely was the first to reach out. So
Yeah, no,
yeah,
John,
two times.
I have nothing but great things to say to John. He's been a great person in this community. And knows a lot of stuff. He's very knowledgeable, and I don't think a whole lot of people really know that about him.
Oh yeah,
but he's very knowledgeable.
Especially about the older hockey. Like,
yeah,
he knows a lot about like the '90s hockey and the 2000 hockey.
Yeah, he does. Even though he's a Flames fan, we really don't hold that against him.
Try not to.
He's not a Leafs fan, so that's a plus.
Right.
Where's your Bedard tattoo, Dan? Well, I got it removed. Even if I got it again, I'd remove it again. But there'll never be no Bedard tattoo on here.
Do you have tattoos, Dan?
No, I don't. I have been waiting. I've been thinking about getting one, but I've been holding off because it's something that I really gotta want to have on me forever. So It's like maybe if the Rangers win a cup, I'll get that on there.
Yeah, I've got a few. I got a Montreal tattoo on my one leg, and then a Packers tattoo on the other one, and a few on my back.
Zach's got a question. Question, Dan. Have you gotten over losing the Intercontinental Championship to Braun back in August? Yep, I have, Zach. I'm going on to be reunited with family.
There we go. Sami Zayn back in the house.
So stay tuned because we the ones.
Right? I wouldn't be surprised if he was like somewhat related to somebody in Canada. I can't remember where Sami Zayn is from.
Exactly. Okay, that's what we're talking about, folks.
He is Canadian. I thought he was Canadian.
Yeah, Sami Zayn's Canadian and Kevin Owens. Yep. There's a lot of great Canadian wrestlers.
Oh yeah. No, he was born in Laval, Quebec.
Yeah, no, aren't they both from Montreal? Or Sammy's from Montreal and Kevin's from Quebec, isn't he?
Yeah, they both are.
Yeah. But no, none of them will compare to Bret the Hitman Hart.
Got that right.
That is the legend of all legends right there.
Flexing in the back. Oh yeah, my kid and I used to collect a lot of wrestling action figures.
Yeah, definitely.
Probably have like 300 or more.
That's cool. I used to have a bunch, but they're back home in where I live.
Yeah, I got a bunch of like the bigger ones from when I was a kid. Like the big old rubber ones. And then nice. Bret Hart signs TTMs. Yeah, I know. I gotta get on this TTM game.
The only thing I have is Brett Favre.
Oh, me too. I got Bret Hart, Brett Favre.
Zach says, shout out Earthquake, a true Canadian institution. Oh, my. All right, folks. Well, it's about that time. Sticks, as we do here, it's custom. The guest gets to close out the show as they would a video. So, Sticks, it is up to you to close us out tonight.
Oh, no. Spotlight on Sticks again.
Spotlight is on Sticks.
Yeah. Thank you, everybody, for coming out tonight. It was an awesome night. We had a blast. We had a lot of laughs. Make sure you tune in next Friday where it's going to be a whole bunch of the same. Everybody have a great day. Stay safe and keep ripping. Peace.
Thanks, guys, and thanks all for coming. And just so you guys know, next week we actually have 2 guests coming on next week, and it is Kyle from Locked On Avalanche and Seth from Locked On Wild. So it's going to be a great show next week. And then we also have a show on Saturday as well with a huge special guest. So stay tuned for Saturday as well.
Say what? Let's go.
Definitely. And as the bird says,
let's hope.
Awesome. Have a great night, everyone.
Good weekend,
and
everybody.
I'll see you next week. And definitely go check out Aaron's Sportscards and Things, who's on after me. Always great time over there. And check out Maiden's Sunday show. You'll see me over there at the top 5.
Go Pack, go.
Have a great night. And